Hello dear friends, welcome to my channel Buddhism Trail. Today we're going to tackle an issue that almost everyone deals with: negative thoughts. These intrusive and often destructive thoughts can feel overwhelming, but the truth is, we have the power to stop them. If you've ever felt like your mind is turning against you, like negative thoughts just won't leave you alone, know that you're not alone, and you can change this. In Buddhism, there are many methods to help calm the turbulent waves of negative thoughts and bring back mental clarity. In this video, I'll share with you powerful Buddhist practices and techniques that will help you deal with these thoughts and find peace. Before we begin, I want to remind you to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so you don't miss new videos. Now, let's dive into the topic. The nature of negative thoughts. First, let's understand the nature of negative thoughts. Negative thoughts can arise from various sources: stress, fear, past trauma, or simply the daily grind of life. They often stem from a deep-seated sense of dissatisfaction or fear of the unknown. The mind, when left unchecked, can create a spiral of negativity where one thought leads to another, and soon you find yourself trapped in a web of despair. In Buddhism, this is often referred to as the monkey mind, a mind that jumps from one negative thought to another without rest. But it's essential to remember that thoughts are just that, thoughts. They have no power over us unless we give them power. The first step in overcoming negative thoughts is to recognize them as temporary, fleeting, and often irrational. By understanding that these thoughts do not define us, we can start to loosen their grip on our lives. Mindfulness and meditation. One of the most effective ways to combat negative thoughts is through mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. When a negative thought arises, instead of getting caught up in it, you observe it. You acknowledge its presence, but you don't engage with it. This practice helps to create a distance between you and your thoughts, making it easier to let go of the negativity. Meditation, particularly mindfulness meditation, is a powerful tool in this process. By sitting quietly and focusing on your breath, you train your mind to stay present. When negative thoughts arise during meditation, you gently bring your focus back to your breath. Over time, this practice can help you gain greater control over your thoughts, reducing the power of negative thinking. The power of mantras. In Buddhism, mantras are used as a way to focus the mind and dispel negative energy. A mantra is a word or phrase that you repeat during meditation to help keep your mind focused and calm. One of the most well-known mantras in Buddhism is Om Mani Padme Hum. This mantra is believed to invoke the blessings of compassion and wisdom, helping to purify the mind and bring peace. When you find yourself overwhelmed by negative thoughts, you can recite a mantra either silently or out loud. The repetition of the mantra helps to break the cycle of negative thinking, replacing it with a positive, calming rhythm. Over time, this practice can help to rewire your brain, making it easier to stay positive and centered. Letting go of attachment. Another important concept in Buddhism is the idea of letting go of attachment. Often our negative thoughts are tied to things we are overly attached to, whether it's a desire for success, fear of failure, or a longing for approval. These attachments create expectations, and when those expectations aren't met, negative thoughts can arise. Buddhism teaches that by letting go of our attachments, we can free ourselves from the cycle of negative thinking. This doesn't mean giving up on your goals or desires, but rather approaching them with a sense of detachment. Understand that your worth is not tied to these external things. When you can let go of the need for everything to be a certain way, you create space for peace and positivity to enter your life. Cultivating compassion. Compassion, both for yourself and others, is a powerful antidote to negative thoughts. When we are caught in a cycle of negativity, we often judge ourselves harshly. We may think we are not good enough, that we don't deserve happiness, or that we are failing in some way. But these thoughts are not only untrue, they are also unkind. Buddhism encourages us to cultivate self-compassion, to treat ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer to a friend. When a negative thought arises, instead of beating yourself up over it, try to approach it with compassion. Recognize that it's okay to have negative thoughts, but also remind yourself that these thoughts do not define you. Practicing compassion towards others can also help shift your focus away from negativity. When you make a conscious effort to be kind and compassionate, you naturally start to feel more positive. This shift in focus can help to break the cycle of negative thinking. Practical application of mantras. Let's explore the practical application of mantras a bit more. One method is to choose a specific mantra that resonates with you, whether it's a traditional Buddhist mantra or something personal that brings you peace. When you wake up in the morning, start your day by reciting this mantra. You can do it silently in your mind or out loud. The key is consistency. By starting your day with this positive practice, you set the tone for a more mindful and positive day. Another way to incorporate mantras is during moments of stress or when you feel negative thoughts creeping in. Instead of allowing those thoughts to take over, immediately begin reciting your mantra. This interrupts the negative thought pattern and replaces it with something positive. It might feel awkward at first, but with time, this practice becomes second nature. You can also use mantras before going to bed. Spend a few minutes reciting your mantra as a way to clear your mind of any negativity from the day. This can help you sleep better and wake up feeling refreshed and positive. The role of environment. Your environment plays a crucial role in your mental state. Surrounding yourself with positivity, whether it's through the people you spend time with, the media you consume, or the physical space you live in, can significantly impact your thought patterns. If your environment is cluttered, chaotic, or filled with negativity, it's much harder to maintain a positive mindset. Consider creating a space in your home dedicated to mindfulness and positivity. This could be a small meditation corner with a comfortable cushion, some candles, and perhaps a few meaningful objects like a Buddha statue or a favorite book. Having a physical space where you can retreat to practice mindfulness can help reinforce the habit of positive thinking. In conclusion, remember that negative thoughts are not your enemy. They are simply a part of the human experience. By acknowledging them, practicing mindfulness, using mantras, letting go of attachment, and cultivating compassion, you can learn to stop these thoughts from controlling your life. It's a journey, and it won't happen overnight. But with consistent practice, you'll find that your mind becomes calmer, clearer, and more focused on the positive aspects of life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share it with others who might benefit. Remember, the mind is a powerful tool. Let's use it to create a life filled with peace, happiness, and positivity.